Hare Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna.
Ishvara Parama Krishna.
Sachidananda Vigraha.
Sachidananda Vigraha.
Radhiradir Govinda.
Anadiradir Govinda.
Sarvakarana Karanam.
Sarvakarana Karanam.
How are you girls doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I got up at 5 o'clock, finished some rounds of chanting, joined Prabhupada Leela Amrita reading group wherein we read and shared for 1 hour. Then I took bath. I went and go down to DT's, change the Achaman water, and I'm waiting here since last 7-8 minutes. So I thought, yeah, it's important. Time management is not easy, but when we realize how much time is important to use in Krishna service, there is one of the devotee Mataji who comes for our Bhakti Vriksha weekly Friday classes. One day I was morose about something, and then I said, I will get back to you, Mataji. Something is taking too much of my time. Somebody whom I know very closely has left his body. So I was saying that, and then she said that, Mataji, whatever I have learned, she's a Telugu lady. She said that whatever I have learned in Krishna consciousness is through you, Mataji, through Prabhupada books and your classes. But I have realized one thing, that there is no time to waste to please Krishna. There is no time to waste to please Krishna. So we cannot, because time is very precious. So let's focus on today's reading. We did chapter 1 to chapter 9 nicely with the introduction, with 2 classes on second chapter, body and soul concept. Today we will be doing the 10th chapter. The name of the 10th chapter is Opulence of the Absolute. So Krishna is the only absolute. So opulence of the absolute means Krishna is known as Bhagavan. It starts with Bhaga means opulence, Van means one who possesses all the 6 opulences in full. Other than the 6 opulences which are named also, whichever opulence you see, they are sub-branched of these 6 opulences, and everything comes from Krishna. So Krishna exclusively tells Arjuna that in which features what he is. So as I said, Ishita will have today a lot of writing work. Yesterday I was saying, right? In this thing Krishna is this, in this thing Krishna is this, like that a big list will come one after the other. While understanding it, need not put much details what I'm explaining, but summarizing them as in this Krishna is this, in this Krishna is this. Your hand will also a little bit exercise today morning. So it's nice anyhow. Instead of writing, better than writing lot of papers for the academic. My daughter was saying she is planning to work in White House. Her aspiration is to work in White House. So she is still 21. So she is till 30. You cannot get any full-time paid jobs in White House. That's the minimum age, because they need a lot of experience and maturity and everything. So 20, 18, 19, these people cannot work. They can work, but it's a freelance work. You just go and sit and understand the system. It's not more than 6 months, maximum is 6 months, and all those things. So she wants to have that experience. So she's again postponing her law school application and all. She's trying. Out of the 5,000 applications, they accept 5,000 applications. They accepted her application out of many, and from that 5,000 only 100 will be chosen for this particular job, and she's trying for that. So her time, anyhow, why did my daughter time? Anyhow, yeah, her time is, she works full time. She works 8 hours in the office, and she chants 2 hours every day in the morning, and then she prepares for this. I don't know why did it come up, but her topic come up, but that was something relative, contextual, but that's okay. Yeah, time is important. Let's go to the opulence of the absolute. It starts with Krishna starting to speak to Arjuna. it says like Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. I'm saying Sri Bhagavan Uvacha every time because Bhagavan means one who possesses the opulences, and this chapter is all about the opulence of the absolute. So Krishna is saying, listen again, O Arjuna. I'm sharing this with you because you are my dear friend. Previously he said that he is sharing the most confidential knowledge with Arjuna because Arjuna is non-envious. Remember, girls? And today he is saying, I'm sharing this with you, O mighty armed Arjuna, because you are very dear friend of me. And I'm sharing this for your benefit. This knowledge is better than what I have already explained. Progress, right? Progress. Guhyam, Guhyatamam, and now it's the opulence of the absolute. So Prabhupada writes in the purport about the definition of Bhagavan, which we already know a little bit, that one who possesses the opulence is called Bhagavan, and this definition is given by the father of Srila Vyasadeva, who is Parashara Muni, and Prabhupada names all the 6 opulences: full strength, full fame, full wealth, full knowledge, full beauty, and full renunciation. Let's talk in brief about these 6 opulences. Later the sectionizing will come. But full strength, he is the strongest of the strongest. Who at the age of 7 will lift the whole Govardhan Hill mountain on his little pinky finger? Strong, right? Somebody can lift the car, somebody can lift maximum something else, but he is lifting the whole mountain. Strong. Full fame, he is famous everywhere. May it be good way, may it be bad way, may it be a diplomat way, may it be chorudu, jarudu, etc. But still he is full famous. He is famous. Not only just in this universe, he is famous everywhere. He is the most wealthiest here in this material world. Any opulent life also could manage only one wife properly, or 2 wives, or 3 wives. He has how many wives? So many wives, right? It's not easy to maintain all those wives. It's not just maintaining. Every wife had her own palace, had her own maid servants, and those maid servants has their beautiful quarters, which are million times better than our American so-called rich life. So he is most wealthiest. He is most knowledgeable. The best knowledge what one can receive is Bhagavad Gita, and that he has spoken in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He is the most knowledgeable. He is very beautiful. He is very beautiful. He is very attractive. Generally beautiful is the term used for only girls, and handsome is the term used for boys, but beauty is there in handsomeness, so it's called handsome. Even if you see a man, if he doesn't have beauty, he won't be called handsome. So the beauty part is been more emphasized. He is the most beautiful. And he is the renunciate. We talked about this topic of renunciation in previous chapter, that Krishna koncham jargana naishita. Krishna spoke about this topic of renunciation, and we also understand through Prabhupada's purport that how Krishna is told to be a renunciate or tyagi or a vairagi. How he is called like that is because though he has so many opulences in full, though he is the source of all sources, though he is the supreme personality of the Godhead, he has accepted the job of a charioteer for Arjuna, right? So that's a very renounced job, renunciate kind of feeling, wherein he is not attached. He is not attached to his position. He is ready to accept any position for the devotees. Those are the 6 opulences which I just tried to summarize. And Krishna says that it is not possible for anyone to understand my origin or opulences. Krishna doesn't have any origin. Mind-boggling thing. Okay, everything has an origin, but where does Krishna come from? Krishna is there always. Krishna is the supreme. Krishna doesn't have mother and father. Mataji, what are you talking about? Krishna has two mothers, two fathers. That's in his Purna Purushottam avatar. In the Dwapar Yuga, he has these parents. In somewhere else, someone else will be there. In some other universe, some other Leela, something else will be there. But originally, Krishna doesn't have any origin or cause. He's causeless. I'm the source of those demigods and sages also who try to understand me in full. Supreme personality of the Godhead. Although we might not understand it in full, it's inconceivable to know that there is a personality who doesn't have a birth, but that's where it starts. And that's not now in Dwapar Yuga, now in Treta Yuga, now it's eternal. It's eternal. One who knows me as unborn, as the beginningless, as the supreme of all the worlds, he only, undiluted among all the jivas, is freed from all sins. Krishna declares in 10.3, one who knows me as unborn, one who knows me as beginningless, one who knows me as the supreme of everything, that person is freed from all the sins. Because unless we know that fact, we will be working only for us, thinking that we are the source of everything. I am the creator. I am creating this plant. I am putting the seed and thinking that this big tree creator is me. I'm thinking that I'm creator of these children. I'm creator of this house because I did it from scratch. Some people say, right, this one is built by us, or this house is a new home, we've got it built according to our customization. No, you are not creator of anything. Not everything, anything. You cannot be creator of anything. Everything is created with the intelligence, with the ingredients, with the whatever needed for construction or whatever needed for production. Everything comes from Krishna. Krishna explains intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, the forgiveness, the truthfulness, control of the senses, control of the mind, happiness, distress, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame, infamy. All these are the qualities of living beings and are created by me alone. There are many to list, but this verse of 10.5 lists these all things. This general ordinary knowledge obtained by the university education pertains only to the matter, and it is not accepted here as knowledge. Knowledge means knowing the distinction between the spirit and matter. In modern education, there is no knowledge of spirit at all. There's simply taking care of material elements and bodily needs. So the academic knowledge is never complete if it doesn't give the importance on the subject matter of soul, subject matter of who we are. Asammoha, I just listed something, right? Knowledge, delusion, those things I'm talking about. Freedom from doubt and illusion, that can be achieved only when one is not hesitant and when he understands the transcendental philosophy. Slowly but surely he becomes free from the bewilderment. Else it is very difficult with this academic knowledge to get out of some moha or delusion. It's a science. It's a science. And the truthfulness, satyam, means the facts should be presented as they are for the benefit of others. Facts should not be mispresented according to the needs and the social conventions, according to the obligations. No, facts should not be changed. Facts should be facts. And Krishna says that these all things are created by me. And the jiva takes the doership mentality. Jiva takes the kartaham iti manyate. I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, I am feeling it, I am acting on it. Tushti, the satisfaction. There is a beautiful verse. Machitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha toshanam. Tushti. Tushti means satisfaction. There is no permanent satisfaction in this non-permanent material world. As far as charity is concerned, what is the best charity one can do? Okay, you give a dress. Will that dress fit lifelong for that person? No, that's not the best charity. If you give a fruit, will it clear his hunger till he lives? That one fruit? No. So the best charity is the charity which helps him freed from this miseries of birth, death, old age and disease. And what is the way? Giving Krishna consciousness to him in your capacity. In your capacity. Yashaha, fame, should be according to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who said that a man is famous when he is known as a great devotee. There is no other real fame. You becoming Trump is not becoming famous. It's an infamy to tell, actually, because there are good qualities, there are bad qualities, but when in a devotee there are no bad qualities, because the devotee does everything for Krishna, keeping Krishna in the center, and Krishna cannot be bad, so no bad qualities in a devotee. Real devotee, pure devotee, we are all sadhakas. So whatever you find, good, bad, the origin is Krishna. Nothing can manifest itself in this material world which is not in Krishna. Remember, kids, everything is Krishna and everything is Krishna's. Everything flows from Krishna, everything emanates from Krishna. The source of everything is Krishna. The 7 great sages, girls, and before them the 4 great sages, the Kumaras and the Manus, who are the progenitors of this mankind, born from the mind of Brahma, mind of all these living beings populating the various planetary systems. All the living beings, not only humans, all the living entities, their origin is Krishna. They descend from Krishna. There is nothing which has no source other than Krishna. One who is factually convinced of this opulence and the mystic power of Krishna engages himself in the unalloyed devotional service. Of this there is no doubt, Krishna says. So once you know that this is the best, if you are choosing anything less than the best, you are called a fool or unintelligent person. It's not a curse word, but it's the truth. If you know that orange juice is best for you, but still you choose Coke and caffeine drinks or something like, I forgot the names now, but whatever the drinks come, right? If you choose something else, and if you go to the extreme drugs and everything, then you are a fool. You know that this is the best, but still you are not choosing that and you are choosing something else. That means you are the fool. Krishna says, I am the source of all the spiritual and material worlds also. Not only just the matter what you see, but the spiritualness, spirituality, the spirit. Everything comes from me. Everything emanates from me. The wise or the intelligent know this and they engage in my devotional service with all their hearts. It's not forced. I have to go to temple. No. I want to go to temple. I have to become Krishna conscious. No. I want to become Krishna consciousness. I have to love Krishna. No. I want to love Krishna. The verse just now what I spoke and what I recited, closing my eyes, feeling the meaning of the verse, Machita Madhyata Prana, that's 10.9. So you can note it down, 10.9 as a important verse. 10.9, note it down. And that speaks about Machita Madhyata Prana, that speaks about the devotees. Listen carefully, that meaning. The thought, this you can read it from the book later, but now listen so that it gets into you why it is important. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted in my service. They derive great satisfaction. We just talked about the satisfaction, tushti part, toshanam, tushti, in the starting of the verses. So they derive great satisfaction and bliss. And how do they get that? From always enlightening one another and conversing about me. Mat chitta, mat gata prana. I am the life air. I am always in their chitta. What do they do? Bodhayanta, preach. Whom they preach to? Parasparam, among themselves. Kathayantascha, they talk about my katha. Nityam, when do they do that? Always, perpetually, every time they do this. And what do they derive? Tushyanticha. The base word is toshanam. Toshanam means satisfaction. Everything has to be done for Lord's satisfaction. Hari toshanam. And as part and parcel of him, we feel that satisfaction automatically. It's not obligatory. If you have to satisfy your mother, sometimes it might be obligatory. If you satisfy your father, it might be sometimes obligatory. If you want to satisfy your teacher, it might be sometimes obligatory. But Krishna is not like that. When you satisfy him, automatically you will feel that satisfaction. In the preliminary stage of devotional service, they release the transcendental prayer from serving itself. And in mature state, what happens, you know, girls? They're actually situated in the love of God. once they are situated in this transcendental position, they can release the highest perfection also. Yesterday only I was reading a section from my Guru Maharaj shared that constant practices or the sadhana what we do should include a conscious endeavor to feel strongly the strength of the holy name Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam is also full of narration about the relationship between the Supreme Lord and his devotees. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is very dear to devotees, as stated in Bhagavatam, 12th canto, 13th chapter, 18th verse. Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam Amalam Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam. Your mom is doing Srimad Bhagavatam study with me. She has that attraction because devotees have the attraction towards the Lord and Lord's activities with the other devotees. How to understand the relationship between God and the devotees? It's an inquisitive feeling filled with love. Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam Amalam Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam. Amalam, it doesn't have any mala or impurities. It is Amalam Puranam. It's the scripture, most primeval scripture. Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam. That's why Vaishnavas means the devotees of the Lord, devotees of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. For them it is very, very dear. Thus the devotees of Krishna continuously take pleasure in hearing the transcendental literature. What we are hearing here, Niyati, is the topmost transcendental scripture, you can say. It's a knowledge. It's a knowledge. Young boy and young girl take pleasure in each other's association, right? That's the peak. Because they are not related to you. They are not obligatory relationships which are pushed on you. They are not your mother and father. You did not choose your mother and father. You did not choose your brother and sister. But you choose this girlfriend, boyfriend, friends and everybody, right? So that's your choice. And the relationship there will be really, really amazing. Whatever they do, you will feel it is good. Most of the time. Sometimes intelligent people don't feel good and they get out of the relationship. That's a different story. But generally, you may not like yogurt at all. But if your boyfriend likes yogurt, you may like to try yogurt to see how much good it is. Influenced you are because you are in love. So we have to know what we have to love eternally and what eternal love gets us eternal existence in the Supreme Lord's place. 10.10, one of the Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadhami buddhi yogantam yena mamupayanti te. 10.10, important verse. Inka manam akkadiki raaledu. Inka manam anni project work ki raaledu inka. We are not yet till the project work of Krishna saying what, who is he and who is what. That will come in the future. Still this is about how to worship the Lord, how to engage ourselves in the devotional service. It's very clear definition here of this verse. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give them the understanding by which they can come to me. Krishna is saying, Yena ma upayanti te dadami buddhi yogantam. Dadami means I will give. Buddhi means intelligence or knowledge. Yogantam means real intelligence and knowledge. And I am the giver of that knowledge. A person may have bona fide spiritual master and may be attached to a spiritual organization, but he is still not intelligent enough to make the progress. Then Krishna from within gives him the instructions so that he may ultimately come to him without difficulty. As Paramatma, Krishna is situated. So merciful, right, Niyati? Krishna did not leave us just like that. Krishna came into as Paramatma and is guiding us. Only the thing is our receptacle should be nice, not with the holes. Our light should be on. The Lord gives every person, every human being, every living entity to make progress and ultimately come to him. Very loved verses, Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna says, now Arjuna is speaking, you are the Supreme Personality of the Godhead. You are the ultimate abode. Abode means resting place or the place of living or shelter. You are the purest, the absolute truth. You are the eternal, transcendental, original person, the unborn person, the greatest of everyone. All the greatest such as Narada, Sita, Devala, Vyasa confirm this truth about you and now you yourself are declaring this truth to me. Arjuna is saying, I have heard about this before. Now it's very, very relishable to hear directly from you about your own opulences. One should always meditate upon him, and one should always relish this transcendental relationship with the Lord. Knowing it itself is a big fortunate thing, kids, that we are related to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of the Godhead. If you say, suppose you are a relative of Trump, it's a very big thing for you, right? You can say that, oh, I am the relative of the president of the country, so I am related to Krishna. It's a very big thing. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, and we are all related to Krishna. We are eternally related to Krishna. We forgot that relationship, but we are eternally related to Krishna. Here Arjuna expresses himself through the grace of Krishna. If we want to understand Bhagavad Gita, we should accept the statements in these two verses, 12 and 13. This is called parampara system, or the disciplic succession through which we are getting this knowledge. Unless one is in this siksha, or the disciplic succession, he cannot understand Bhagavad Gita. It is not possible by so-called academic education to understand Bhagavad Gita. This is a connection, that which you have to re-establish with Krishna. Unfortunately, those who are proud of their academic education, despite so much evidence in the Vedic literature, they stick to the obstinate conviction that Krishna is an ordinary person. No, he is mythology. Oh, he is a human being, but little powerful human being, that's all. Oh, he is a yogi, he is a mystic. No, foolishness. And what is blocking us to understand Krishna as the Supreme Personality, as the Godhead, is our enviousness, is our ego, is our pride. Surrenderance is not so easy. It's not easy at all. It's echoing. Any issue with because this class is getting recorded now. If the recording also has this echo, it will be problem for you later to listen and understand. Is there any issue? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, now it's not coming. Okay, so Arjuna is saying, oh Krishna, I accept totally truth, all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can not understand you in full, your personality in full. Here it is not included the name devotees cannot understand Krishna. It's a demigods and demons. You alone know yourself, your own internal potency. You are the origin of all. You are the Lord of the beings. You are God of the gods. You are Lord of the whole universe. There is a beautiful verse in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.11. Vadanti tattvavidas. Your mom and we did this verse. Tattvam yajnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaneti shabdyati. Shabdyate, what does that mean? Shabdyate, what does that mean? The supreme truth, listen carefully guys. The supreme truth is realized in three aspects. Brahman, localized Paramatma, and the Supreme Personality of the Godhead. Brahman is through the energy of the Lord. Paramatma is the localized aspect of the God, which comes in the form of super soul in us, and some can listen that super soul. And the best form of realization of the God is the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, which is called Bhagavan. So Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaneti. These are the three ways of realization of the God. Even if one knows him as a worshipful God of all the demigods, one may not know that he is the supreme proprietor of everything. He is called or addressed Jagatpati. Every verse Arjuna is establishing the supremacy of Krishna. And we have to follow the footsteps of Arjuna for surrenderance. He explains more. And he adds more added to this glorification. Please tell me in detail your divine opulence by which you can pervade in all three words. Here starts our exact class. Arjuna is requesting Krishna. Niyati, you are with me? Arjuna is asking Krishna, please explain me your divine opulence by which you pervade everywhere in all the three worlds. means that from which we see. How can we understand you as the cause of all causes, or the one who pervades everywhere? Krishna, you are the supreme mystic. How shall I constantly think of you? How shall I know you? In what various forms are you to be remembered? Oh Supreme, how can we remember our mom when we see the lunch box? How can we remember our dad when our school fees is been paid? How can we remember our friends? She calls us and says, hey, how are you doing? Right? So how can we realize Krishna, that he is the source of everything and we have to be grateful to him? Understanding, kids? Understanding Arjuna's questions, what he is asking, how can I see you as supreme in everything? Yes, I understand, but how can I see and relate to that fact? He says, oh Janardana, again please describe me in little detail about your mystic power of opulences. And he says, I am never satiated. Girls, satiated, you know the word satiated? Satiated means completely satisfied. Arjuna is saying, I am never completely satiated in hearing about you. For the more I hear, the more I want to taste the nectar of your glories. Please tell me more. Then Krishna starts speaking. Krishna says that, I can explain you, O Arjuna, it's not a problem. Yes, I will tell you of my splendorous manifestation, but only of those which are prominent. For means because my opulence is limitless. Arjuna is asking him to explain about his opulence, right, girls? And Krishna is saying, I am so unlimited. My opulences are so unlimited. So I cannot explain you all the unlimited opulence I have. But I will explain you the most prominent ones. And that prominent ones are going to take next whole class of ours. He starts with how he is the most merciful one. How he means Krishna. How Krishna is the most merciful one to us by being the super soul in us. Aham atma gudakesha sarvabhutasha sarvabhutasa sarvabhutashayastitaha. Sarvabhutashayastitaha. I am situated in each and every living entity. Aham atma gudakesha. I am situated as Paramatma. Aham adishcha madhyam cha bhutanam anta eva cha. I am the super soul, Arjuna, seated in the hearts of all the living entities. I am the beginning, I am the middle, and I am the end. First verse itself, he is disclaimer. He is telling boldly that I am situated in everybody's hearts as Paramatma. I am the starting, I am the middle, and I am the end. I am the creator, I am the maintainer, and I am the annihilator. Now your sectionizing starts, Ishita, beyond toes. Of the Adityas, so you have two sections, two columns. You have two columns. One column is the opulences. The second column is what is Krishna in that opulence, whatever you see. Among the Adityas are one of the section of the creations, like Gandharvas, like all those Charanas. Adityas are also one of the sections, and from them the most prominent is Vishnu. So the second column heading would be Krishna. Krishna is Vishnu in Adityas. You understand this sectionizing? Opulences and Krishna, two sections. What is the opulence? In that, what is Krishna, you will write in the second section. So among the Adityas, Krishna is saying he is Vishnu. First one. Did you write it down? Yeah. And among the lights, I am the sun. So lights on the left side, right side sun. Among the Maruts is also another section of living entities, and that's among the Maruts, I am the Marichi. And among the stars, I am the moon. Stars we call, right? Moon is a star, but big star. Most effulgent star. The star from which all the stars gets its starness. That is moon. Then from the Vedas, Krishna says, I am the Samaveda. There are four Vedas: Samaveda, Yajurveda, Atharvaveda, Rigveda. So Samaveda is the topmost. So he's saying, Krishna, among the Vedas, I am Samaveda. And the demigods, in the demigods, I am Lord Indra. The biggest or the king of the demigods is Indra. The king of the heaven, right? He is king of the heaven. So among all the demigods, worship King Indra. Among the senses, we have senses, right? We read about the senses, right? We have 5 gross senses, 3 subtle senses, and from which the most powerful one is mind. And Krishna says, among the senses, I am the mind. I am the living beings, or the one which you see life. Among the living beings, the left side section would call living entities or living beings. Krishna is saying, I am the living force. So matter and matter cannot produce consciousness or life. Matter and matter produces only matter. So Big Bang theory, big crossover Big Bang theory. There is no Big Bang theory. There is no facts in Big Bang. There is no principle in Big Bang theory. Matter, life doesn't come from matter. Life comes from what? Life comes from life. And that life, Krishna is saying he is the life, or he is the living force of the life. Got it? Rudranam, among the Rudras. And the Shankara, Lord Shiva, Rudra. Among the Rudras, I am the Lord Shiva. Among the Yakshas and Rakshasas, I am the Kuvera, the Lord of the wealth. Yakshas and Kuveras as again another section. Of the Vasus, I am the fire. There are 8 Vasus. Bhishma Devi is also one of the Vasu. Among the 8 Vasus, I am the Agni. In the mountains, I am Meru. Meru Parvata we call, right? So Parvatas or the mountains, I am Meru. Of the priests, you know the priests, right? So the actual leader, father, or the most known, well-known priest is Brihaspati. So among the Niyati or understanding, at least get these terms. Okay? Among the priests, Krishna is saying he is Brihaspati. Among the generals, Kartikeya. Did you ever hear about Kartikeya? Kartikeya is son of who? Lord Shiva, Ganesha and Kartikeya. Right? So Kartikeya, Krishna is saying among the generals, I am the Kartikeya. And of the bodies of water, what are the bodies of water? Different living bodies, water bodies. I am the ocean, because ocean is the biggest. Ocean is vast. Ocean is huge. And Krishna is saying he is the ocean. Among all the sages, I am the Bhrigu Muni. Among the vibrations or the sound vibrations, I am the Om. Everything starts with Om. Pranava, Prabhava. Of all the sacrifices, what are the yajnas? Okay, this yajna, that yajna, this yajna, that yajna. The best yajna is the Nama yajna, and this was established in Dwapar Yuga itself. This in Kali Yuga we are saying that Nam Jap is the best, Nama Japa is the best. There Krishna himself declared that among all the sacrifices, the best sacrifice is the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Among the immovables and the Himalayas, nobody can move Himalaya mountains. Among the immovable, Himalayas are there. So Himalayas are greater than the Meru. Meru is the biggest one, whereas Himalayas are never movable. Sometimes Meru can be moved, but Himalayas never can be moved. Of all the trees, I am the banyan tree. So you should know that banyan tree is the topmost tree. And not height-wise, but it's built-in structure-wise, its efficiency-wise. Banyan tree is the best. Among the sages, among the sages you already know. Of the sages among demigods, in the demigods also there are sages, and that sage is me, the Narada. It's called Devarshi. Deva and Rishi together. Devarshi Narada we call, right? So among the sages of the demigods, or the sages among the demigods, in the sages among the demigods, I am Narada. Of the Gandharvas, I am Chitraratha. And among the perfected beings, I am Kapila Dev. Kapila Dev is an incarnation of the Lord itself. He is the perfected being. He knows everything. He knows how the seed generating father is, how opulent, how the baby comes into the mother's womb, what are the stages. Sankhya philosophy is given by Kapila Dev. Of the all horses, know me to be Uchchaisrava. Uchchaisrava is the best horse. Best horse. The devotees and demigods the devotee demigods and the demons once took part in this churning of the milk ocean. From this churning, nectar and poison were produced, and Lord Shiva drank the poison. From the nectar were produced many other entities, of which there was a horse also, and that horse is very, very opulent horse, and the name of the horse is Uchchaisrava. And Krishna is saying, among all the horses, I am that Uchchaisrava. Of lordly elephants are there, right? In the spiritual world also there are elephants, right? In that elephants, the lordly means the king of the elephants is Airavata. Who carries Airavata? Whom does Airavata carry? Lord Indra. Airavata is the carrier of Lord Indra. And among the men, I am the monarch. Krishna says, I am the man. Among the men, I am the monarch, king. In the past, however, people were more happy under righteous kings. Now there are not righteous kings. Everything is corrupted, kings and corrupted. But monarch means the ruler, the king. Among the weapons, I am thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is the best weapon. Again, it is carried by Indra. Indra is being the king of the demigods. Indra's abode is Swargaloka, king of the spiritual planets, or Indra sits on the Airavata, who is the king of the elephants. And now it is about the thunderbolt, which is the Indra's weapon. Among the cows, I am the Surabhi cow. Unlimited milk, unlimited mercy. She is in the spiritual world, always serving Krishna. Of the causes of procreation means progeny, jivas, reproduction. Of the causes of procreation, I am Kandarpa. Kandarpa is the love of God, like Cupid. Kandarpa Kotika Maniya Vishesha Shobham. Brahma Samhita speaks about this. Kandarpa is the representative of Krishna himself. Sometimes sex is engaged is only for sense gratification. Such sex is not represent Krishna. But the sex for the generation of the good children is called Kandarpa, and that represents Krishna. Of the many hooded nagas, there are nagas, right? Snakes, serpents. I am Ananta. You are noting down, Ishita?
Mm-hmm.
Among the nagas, Krishna says he is Ananta Shesha. You know Ananta Shesha, on which Krishna as Vishnu sleeps. And among the aquatics, I am the demigod Varuna. He is the one who takes care of all living water bodies or water entities, living entities in the water. Of departed ancestors, I am Aryama. Aryama. There's a line over A in the last A. Aryama. And among the dispenser of law, I am the Yama. You say Yamaraj, right? He is the superintendent. He is the jury. He is the judge and everything. The Lord of the death. After that, those who are very sinful are taken there, and Yama arranges different kinds of punishments for them. Yama is situated in the planet near the earthly planetary system only. There are many living entities who give punishment to the miscreants, and among them Yama is the chief one. Among the Daityas means demons. Among the demons, I am the devoted Prahlada. You know the story of Prahlad Maharaj, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is in the demoniac family, but he is the best devotee of the Lord. So Prahlad and Prahlada in the demons. And among the subduers means that which can annihilate anything, and the time, right? With the time everything gets washed off. Krishna is saying, among the subduers I am the time. Among the beasts I am the lion, and among the birds I am Garuda. You all know who is Garuda, right? Lord Vishnu travels on Garuda, biggest bird. I am the Garuda. Of the purifiers, what is the best thing that purifies? Not Lysol wipes or not other cleaning liquids. It's the air. Among the purifiers, I am the wind. Among the wielders of the weapons, who can carry with great valor, great gait, one who can carry the weapons, it's Lord Rama. So among the wielder of the weapons, I am Rama, who can use perfectly the weapons, who can carry the weapons perfectly, who can utilize the weapons properly. That's Rama. Among the fishes, I am the shark. And the fish, among the fishes, shark is the biggest, huge. And of the flowing rivers, there are many flowing rivers. We are not talking about ponds, lakes. We are talking about flowing rivers. And the Ganga. Ganga represents Krishna. Gange cha Yamune chaiva. Right? We sing the Achamanam mantra. Your mom says she sings it since long time, that mantra. Ganga, purest of the pure. Bhagavad Gita Kinchidadeta, Ganga Jalalava Kanika Pita. A little bit also Ganga water every day you sip, you are free from all kinds of sins. How do you sip that? Make a Achaman cup, in that fill the water, read the mantras and take every day a sip of water. The Ganga is with you. Of all the creation, I am the beginning, I am the end, and I am the middle. He started with that, right? Among the logicians, I am the conclusive truth. What do the logicians do? Come to a conclusive truth, right? And Krishna is saying, among all the logicians, I am the one to be understood. 15.15 Sarvasya chaham siddhi sannivishto mattasmiti jnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyar vedanta. I am the knower of everything. And everything what you are trying to understand should, or experimenting, or endeavoring, or putting the effort, should be culminate at knowing me. Among the letters, aksharanam, among the letters, I am the compound letter, or I am the letter A, starting, Aum, A-U-M, I am the starting letter. Among the compound words, I am the dual compound. And among the creators, I am Brahma. Secondary creator, right? Only the creator, what we know, is Brahma. But the original creator is Krishna. But among his creation, if he wants to pick something the best in the creators, he is Lord Brahma. He generalizes now. I am all devouring death. I am the general principle of that yet has to come. Among the, okay, you can note it down now. Among the women, I am the fame. Among the women, he says many things, kids. We are all girls. You should be happy. Among the women, Krishna says he is fame, his fortune, his fine speech, his memory, his intelligence, his steadfastness, his patience. This verse number is 34 if you want to later go on and check. Very beautifully Krishna says that in woman, if I represent something, that is these all things. Remaining all things, he just put it in one word. But the qualities that represent me in a woman are specifically fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness and patience. Fame, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness and patience. So if we take a body of a woman, we should have all these qualities, because these qualities are representation of Krishna. We have to be patient, we have to have a fine speech, we have to get fortune everywhere we go, we have to have proper intelligence. Among the Samaveda hymns, we told in Vedas is Samaveda. In the Samaveda also there are certain hymns, and in that hymns I am Brihat Sama. This is the topmost Samaveda hymn, which saints and rishis and everybody sing every time. Brihat Sama. Among the poetry, I am the Gayatri. Oh, Chandasmi Aham Gayatri. Gayatri, Chandasam Aham. Chandasam Aham Gayatri. I am the Gayatri in the poetry. Among the months, I am the November to December month. That's called Marga Shirsha. And of the seasons, I am the flower bearing spring season. Rutunam means seasons. Kusumakara means I am the spring season in which all the flowers come. Dhyutam. Krishna won't leave anything, right? So Krishna is talking about Dhyutam. Dhyutam means gambling. Oh, Mataji, the 4 regulative principles you just told, no meeting, no illicit sex, no intoxication and no gambling. Now you are saying Krishna is something in gambling because everything comes from Krishna. He says in the cheating propensities, so left side would be cheating propensities, and the best in the cheating propensities is gambling. And Krishna says, I am gambling in the cheating propensities. How can be Krishna have cheating propensity? Krishna doesn't have cheating propensity. Krishna represents the cheating propensity inside that gambling, as gambling inside the people. Because there is no other source for anything else. Krishna doesn't have a contemporary or doesn't have a brother or a sibling who can take over wrong things. Everything comes from Krishna because Krishna is the only supreme Lord. There are many kinds of cheaters over the universe. Of all the cheating propensities or processes, gambling stands supreme. And therefore, Krishna says, he is the gambling and the cheating. As a supreme, Krishna can be more deceitful than anybody else. Because that quality comes from him. Among the very victorious people, Krishna is the victory. Among whatever you call as splendid, Krishna is the splendor. Krishna is the splendor of the splendid. And the strength of the strong. Of all the strong people, and the strength. Because of the strength, they are known to be strong. Because of the beauty, they are known to be beautiful. Among the descendants of Vrishni, Krishna is called Vrishni Garbha or Vrishni Vamsha. Vrishni Nam. Among the Vrishnis, and Vasudeva. Vasudeva means Krishna. Vasudeva's son is Krishna. Vasudeva Krishna. So among the Vrishnis, the best is Krishna. And he is saying, I am Krishna, Vasudeva Krishna in Vrishnis. So Krishna is also mentioned. Because Krishna here in the Dwapar Yuga is Avatara. He is not Avatari. Avatari is in the Goloka Vrindavan. From him comes all the avatars. And among the Pandavas, oh Arjuna, it's you. I am you. Among the Pandavas, who is Krishna is Arjuna. You're understanding, kids, the depth? Krishna is telling who is Krishna in Krishna, who is Rama in Krishna, who is mountain in Krishna, who is immovable in Krishna, who is the greatest sage in Krishna, who is the Omkara in Krishna. Wow, 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 wow. And of all the sages, I am Vyasadeva. Who is Vyasadeva? Veda Vyasa he is called. He is the literary incarnation of Krishna. So he is the representation of the Krishna. So Krishna is represented in the form of literary work as Veda Vyasa. So among the sages, Vyasadeva is Krishna. Or Krishna is Vyasadeva. Among the great thinkers, Ushana. Ushana, generally you don't understand this word, but Ushana word is used for Shukracharya. Shukracharya is the demon's teacher, but he is known to be the greatest thinker. Ushana. Among the greatest thinker. Kavinam, I am the Ushana. Ushana means the other name of Shukracharya. He is a great thinker. He can see the future. He warned Bali Maharaj, don't do this. It's a Lord Vishnu who came in the form of Vamana, short dwarf boy, don't fall for him. And continues, Dandodamaya tamasmi. Among all means of suppressing lawlessness and the punishment, Krishna says. Lawlessness, what he is punishment. And the morality in victorious people. Victorious people are victory. Real victorious people are victory. Get their victory through the morality. And Krishna says, I am the morality among the victorious people. Among all the secret things, I am the silence. Silence. Of the wise and the wisdom. I am the generating seed of all existence. Without me, there is no existence. If you consider creation, what am I? I am the seed of all the creation. And he pauses there and he says that there is no end to my divine manifestation. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication. It's just a trailer, he says, of the movie. It's a mere indication of my infinite opulences. Krishna is infinite, we are infinitesimal. Krishna is Vibhu, we are Anu. And Krishna concludes saying that know that all opulent, listen carefully, know that all opulent, beautiful and glorious creation spring from but a spark of my splendor. Prabhupada writes in the purport very nicely. Any glorious or beautiful existences should be understood to be a fragmental manifestation of Krishna's opulence, whether it may be in the spiritual world or it may be in the material world. Anything that is extraordinarily opulent you are seeing should be considered to represent Krishna's opulence. When you see a beautiful flower, oh wow, how beautiful is the flower. It's a nice way of acknowledging and appreciating. But if you see behind, wow, Krishna, the beauty to this flower is given by you. The color to this flower is given by you. The texture to this flower is given by you. The fragrance to this flower is given by you. With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support the entire universe, Krishna says. With a single fragment of myself. The powerful sun gets its power from me. And Shri Krishna started with, I'm very much full of being a part and parcel of you, or you being part and parcel of me. I come with full mercy into you as Paramatma, as super soul. Amazing. Amazing. That 10th chapter is amazing, and we can relate to. Then Arjuna is not satisfied. I mean, satisfied, not fully satisfied. As he said, right? I can never be satiated by hearing about you. So the next chapter comes where Arjuna asks Krishna that I have all heard about your opulences. Now can you kindly tell me about the most confidential spiritual subject matters so that my all illusion is dispelled. There comes the universal form of the Lord. Cosmic and Vintunanga, the universal form of the Lord, which is the reason for everything. Virata Rupa. Arjuna wants to understand this Virata Rupa of the Lord. That's the 11th chapter. So we are good today with the 10th chapter. I'll stop the recording here and then we can